Hello everybody and welcome to Storm Reads, and today is day 11 of Vlogmas. So today with day 11 you are also going to get my review of The Christmas You Found Me by Sarah Morgenthaler. So first, the book, number 11 here. Ta-da! We've got Ghost Shadows by Heather Graham. This is, I think, the first book in her Bone Island trilogy. And so I want to get to more Heather Graham next year. And so branching out and not just the Crew Hunter series that I'm buddy reading with my friend Barb, I want to try to get to more Heather Graham. And so, since I had this one and it's the first book in the series, I thought, why not put it in here and maybe try to make this a priority. There's only 3 books in the series, so it would be a really good one to read next year and also finish. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, it says, there are those who walk among us who are no longer alive, but not yet crossed over. They seek retribution, vengeance to warn. Among the living, few intuit their presence. Katie O'Hara is one of them. As she drawn deeper and deeper into a gruesome years-old murder, whispering warnings from a spectral friend become more and more insistent. But Katie must uncover the truth. Could David Beckett really be guilty of his fiance's murder? Worse, the body counts rising on the island of bones, and the dead seem to be reenacting some macabre tableau from history. The danger is increasing by the moment, especially as Katie finds herself irresistibly drawn to David, who may be responsible for more than just one killing. Uh-oh. Sounds good. And the other one's called Ghost Night, and the last one is called Ghost Moon. So there we have the book. Not too bad. There we go. But I do believe this is going to be an eyeball read. I don't know if this one's on audio. A lot of her books, it's kind of a bummer, are not on audio. So, but I really want to get to this one. Okay, so the review of the book that I recently read is The Christmas You Found Me by Sarah Morgenthaler. It is the first book in the Heart of the Wilderness series. This one is about Sienna, who has recently gotten a divorce, and she got a divorce from a guy who I would say was a little abusive. If not, kind of always wanted things his way and things. So she's kind of like dealing with that. And she is in no headspace whatsoever to be thinking about even dating somebody, let alone marrying somebody. But she has a ranch. She has cattle that she needs to take care of and a lot of things. And she just kind of really needs some help with that. One thing she does have is good health insurance because of her ex-husband. And she meets this guy through kind of an ad in the paper. And his name is Guy, which I don't know, but that's just weird, naming your kid Guy. But his name is Guy, and he has a little 4-year-old girl who has stage 5 kidney disease, and she needs a transplant. And he is on his own with, trying to take care of her and trying to afford everything. But he doesn't know if he's going to be able to afford her anti-rejection medicine if she was to have the transplant. And if he can't come up with the money or be able to show that he can afford it, they will take her off the transplant list. So whenever Sienna finds out that about the little girl and him and everything, And he seemed like a nice guy when she first meets him and everything, and she didn't really have like work for him or whatever and stuff, but she wanted to help somehow, and she knows she has good insurance. So she decides to offer him a marriage of convenience to marry him so that she could put the little girl on her insurance so that they would be able to afford the medicine. So it's kind of a reverse love story, I guess, because that is this marriage of convenience, which was different because a lot of times when I read marriage of convenience, it's historical mysteries. So I've never read one that was a contemporary, and this one was really good because Guy is a really sweet guy. He's like totally different from the man that she had married, and of course, this is going to cause some troubles too with the fact that she has just gotten divorced from her husband, and he is not going to be taking this well that she's going to just marry this other guy or whatever, and so you'll have a little bit of that. And yeah, so it's a love story in reverse, kind of, because they're married and then comes love and everything, and centered around Christmas, of course. And it was very tug at your heartstrings. It almost made me ugly cry. I don't like crying at books. Everybody knows this, I'm pretty sure. I try actually to not read books that I know is going to make me cry. So so if you are prone to crying at books, this one could make you tear up quite a bit. The little girl is precious, and you know they're going through the struggle with what she is going through. So that might be, I don't know, hard for some people to read. It will tug at your heartstrings, but it will tug at them in a good way. We'll put it that way. And everything. And so yeah, I just don't like it when books make me emotional, but I know a lot of people like it when books make them emotional, but I just on the norm don't like getting emotional any kind of way. I really don't like it when books make me angry, though sometimes they do. But I guess that's the sign of a good book. That is what they tell me. Anyway, so I give this one probably 4.5 stars. It's just, I liked it enough, but I don't know if I feel like I would go 5 stars, but I did really enjoy it. I could change my mind. The more I think about it, it could go up. I mean, I might give it 5 stars on Goodreads, even though like my personal rating would be like 4.5. We'll see. I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I don't even think I've rated it on Goodreads yet, so it could go up to 5 stars. But I really, really enjoyed it. It was just really good. I really liked, all the... I mean, the more I talk about it, I think I'm going to probably talk myself into like 5 stars. Because I don't remember there being anything about it that I didn't like. I don't think. I mean, it was just a really good Christmas book. So, yeah. So, take that as it is. Anyway, so have you read this book? It is new. I think it just came out and everything. Or have you read this author before? I've read this author before, and I will say this book to me is totally different than her Moose Springs, Alaska series. Though there are some funny moments in it, it's definitely not quite as funny as the other series and everything. It definitely has a totally different tone to it and everything. So, know that if you have read her other books, that it is a little bit different than that. And anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!